In the hometown of Army Sergeant Alex Jimenez, a makeshift memorial is starting to grow.
I think no one is ever ready for this.
More than a year ago, Jimenez and 2 other soldiers were kidnapped during an ambush on U.S. troops south of Baghdad. Yesterday, Jimenez's family was told his remains had been found in Iraq.
Ever since I was born.
Speaking through a translator, his father showed off a letter his son sent to the Army when he was still a teen, explaining why he wanted to become a soldier.
I may reach my goals, which are being all that I can be in the Army.
And he said the news of the young man's death, missing for more than a year, had shattered the family's hopes he'd come back to the U.S. alive.
Y de todos mis hijos, gracias a Dios.
I am very proud of him and all my other sons as well.
In New York, other family members reacted too.
I want to tell everybody thank you for their support very much.
That he was wonderful, loved everybody. Like he died for something that he just. I proposed to him a lot of things, but he said, no, Ma, that's what I like.
Jimenez disappeared in May 2007 with Private First Class Byron FOUTY. A third soldier, Private First Class Joseph ANZACK, was also kidnapped, but his body turned up less than 2 weeks later in the Euphrates River. For more than a year, the 2 families have waited. They also became friends. The Pentagon says the discovery of the soldiers' remains came after U.S. troops captured someone suspected of knowing where the soldiers were buried. And it says the remains were discovered Wednesday and identified a day later. Officials also say the bodies of both soldiers have been brought back to the U.S. and more tests will be done to determine the cause of death. In Michigan, where yellow ribbons were put out to keep hope alive, FOUTY'S father said his son went to Iraq to help people who couldn't help themselves. He said the deaths of the 2 soldiers were not in vain. Carlotta Bradley, The Associated Press.